Hey, what's going on, Card Cousins? The Pich here, rolling solo, opening stuff because I got some money for my birthday and I wanted to get some stuff. And I figured if I'm going to open some stuff, why not do it on camera? Uh, did a couple of basketball ones recently. Check those out. And for this one, I'm going with a little baseball. Not usually too big into baseball, honestly. I do like to collect it a little, but kind of like to collect it more for resale value. The baseball market is pretty big. Um, a lot of collectors like it. I collect Nationals and the Brewers are my favorite teams, but I'm not that wild about it. I don't go seeking a lot of stuff. I was a big Ryan Zimmerman, a um, big Strasburg fan. I collect some of those guys, but I don't collect a lot of the modern guys. Not super familiar with the teams lately, but I do like to collect. I do kind of know the modern players are good and rookies that are coming up. So I kind of like to get this stuff more now for resale value. Um, we have a eBay account, Court Cousins. We have an eBay store, as a matter of fact. Check out stuff there. I've got all kinds of lots, all kinds of stuff available for sale, including a lot of this product right here that we're about to open. It is Topps Heritage 2025. I've always liked the Topps Heritage because they pick an old design. In this case, it's the 1976 Topps design. Yeah, they just kind of rock the new players on it. I like the concept. I wish basketball and football would do that a little bit more. Um, I've already opened a couple of fat packs of this, so I'm kind of familiar with the product. And I've already gotten some fun cards. Figured why not open this up on here and check out what we're getting into. We got a little Shane Baz right there. Christian Yelich. All right, I got to put that over here in my collect pile. I collect Christian Yelich, and I live here in Dallas, so I also collect Rangers. Wyatt Langford there. Michael Conforto. Strikeout leaders. Home run leaders. And Matt Olson. Okay. I don't usually buy big boxes like this. I usually am more of a blaster guy. But found a good deal on this box on eBay and figured why not? Let's roll it. I had some good eBay sales from our store, so I figured why not? We got Drew Romo there. That's a rookie. I like to make a rookie pile as well. Ian Happ, Andy Pages, Albert Suarez. Though that's the chrome version of that. So I'll put that to the side. Seth Lugo, and Dylan Cease. I just want to check this first pack to see if I missed any rookies real quick. Just Dingers Martinez. No, I didn't miss any rookies. We're good there. So I like to make a box of rookies, especially when it comes to things like baseball. Sometimes it takes a few years for those guys to mature. So I put all my rookies in the same box, and then I just kind of let them. I let them cure, if you will. I let them sit in that box, and then every once in a while, every year or so, I'll go through it. And if guys are good, then I sleeve them up, and if they're not, then eventually I just let them make their way back into my my team sets that I sell on eBay. Against Zebby Matthews. Sometimes if it's a recognizable rookie, I will sleeve them up right away. Put them in the get them ready for grading, that kind of thing. If I know who they are. Oh, look at that. We got a Gio Urshela. This is a shiny one. So in the packs I was opening previous, I think it might have been a blaster. There's a pink version of this. This appears to be silvery, kind of goldish. It could just be because it's athletics, but that's a fun card. Not numbered or anything, unfortunately. I don't like it when if you're going to have a variant, go ahead and number that variant. That'd be fun. I mean, I get that you don't have to number all variants, but let's number the fun ones. We got a Sean Reynolds rookie card here. This is a chrome. Not numbered, but good to have. If you're going to have rookie cards, if you're a real big time collector, you'll be okay with these. But for the big time dollars, you want to get the any of these variants of those rookie cards is really where the money lies. I don't recognize a lot of these names, to be honest. To be fair, when I'm looking at the baseball cards, I kind of know who good rookies are, and I know a few teams that have been playoff teams recently, but this is something I really kind of get more for trying to resell. So this is a good one. Will Warren, I haven't heard of him as a prospect, but he's a Yankee. It's a rookie card. It's one of the variants, so that could be an easy card to sell down the road. Bryce Harper pisses me off to no end. DJ Hurst, he falls into my I collect Nationals pack, and because I collect Nationals, that's why I don't like Bryce Harper. So we're going to put him right over there. I don't even care about the resale value on a Bryce Harper card. Just don't have value to me. But unfortunately, a lot of the good players from the Nationals, especially their World Series run, they're all on other teams now. We were pretty much a minor league team in the majors. just happen to all be on the same team for a couple good runs there. And there's one of them right now, Anthony Rendon. Actually opened the pink sparkle version of him the other day. He hasn't done anything since he left the Nationals, to be fair. He's been pretty terrible. But always like Tony Two Bags, we called him back in that day. Anthony Rizzo. Got a Martin Bliss, Roberto Clemente. Corey Seager goes into my Ranger pile. Yariel Rodriguez. Yeah, these are fun cards, I think, for starting collectors because it's a fun old design. The new players, a lot of them, have pictures like these where you get to see the player's face. And there's a wide array of rookie cards in this set. So, okay, so here's the red version of this Stolen Base Leaders card. Again, not numbered, but another variant. So I got a nice card of this Oravelas Martinez in one of the other packs that I opened. Jorge Soler, Orlando Arcia, Jackson Job, I don't know, Ellie Rutschman, and what is it? Rutschman and Brian King. See, one of the things I always find frustrating when I'm watching guys open cards, usually if I do this, it's usually a smaller pack, or I do it with somebody else and we do like a battle, is that obviously if you're a fan of these teams, the pronunciations and I'm getting them wrong, and I apologize for that. Alec Boehm, Dominic Fletcher, Jonathan Cannon, Max Meyer, Alex Bregman, and I hate Alex Bregman. He's so smug. Andrew McCutchen. Andrew McCutchen's still playing? Holy crap. That guy's been in the league a long time. This card will tell you all about it. It's a lot of years on there. And still on the Pirates. Okay, he did leave the Pirates for a little while. All right, sorry, sidebar. Anyone who knows Andrew McCutchen well is like, what, really? You didn't know? I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I'm familiar with Andrew McCutchen, so I was just surprised to still see him playing. Because I feel like a lot of guys, when I was watching baseball a lot, they're all kind of gone now. All right, so we got the red version of Yuki Matsui. I imagine there's got to be somebody out there that collects, tries to get the whole set in red or the whole set in one of the colors, and that's where you can potentially make some money on those cards, but not a lot. All right, we got some record breakers here. We got Kyle Schwarber, most leadoff home runs in a season, 15. Wow, that's impressive. Now we've got the record breaker, but this is one of the chrome versions, and this is Shohei Ohtani. First 50 home run plus 50 steals season ever. The 50-50 man, Shohei Ohtani. That's a good card. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that up right now. He is any Shohei Ohtani cards I've had, they sell quickly. They do not last long. Big market for that guy all over the world. Darren Baker. And Tristan Casas. Casas? You know what? If I don't know it, I'm just not going to say it anymore. How about that? Not going to take a stab at it. Much better at the hockey names. Have a lot more knowledge of hockey, football, basketball. Baseball is probably my least of the big four that I'm that familiar with. Do not follow it that. The season's just too long. It's hard to keep up with the whole thing. Try to get caught up. Ellie De La Cruz, coveted rookie from last season's packs. Nick Sogard. I feel like I've heard that name. Salvador Perez. And Fernando Tatis Jr. Was a big fan of Fernando Tatis Sr. Loved his work. Mason Montgomery. We got Riley Green. Zach Wheeler. R.T. Remulto. Dalton Varsho. All right, here's a variant of Spencer Schwellenbach. And that's a rookie as well, so that's fun. I'm not 100% sure what these are called, but I did get one in the packs I was opening the other day, but it wasn't a rookie. So, when I get stuff like this, I just think to myself, God, I hope Spencer Schwellenbach is good. right? and then here's a Chrome rookie, JT Ginn, and also that has me thinking, God, I hope this guy is good because this card looks like it's in good shape. I'll end up sleeving up. I sleeve up all the rookies. And if he's good, then that card will have some value down the line. And I don't mind buying boxes like this to sit and wait on them for a little while. And then with a lot of this, I love base. I'm a base man, right? No pun intended, but I'm a base man. There's a lot of base there. I'll put that in team sets, or I have a lot of team sets listed on eBay. Ooh, there's a sparkle rookie of Keter Montero, which again has me hoping that this guy becomes a legend in the game. Eugenio Suarez, Andre Jimenez, Luis Garcia Jr. Goes in my Nationals pile. Cedric Mullins, Seth Brown, Brenton Doyle, Jonathan Clace, okay, and Eric Wagaman. And they put so many rookies in these packs now. Sometimes these guys don't even make the majors. Sometimes for a long time. So that's why I like to put their cards in a box and just let them sit there for a while. We got Ryan Mountcastle in the red. A lot of these cards are in pretty good shape. I'm pretty pleased with none of them are banged up sometimes. Danny Jansen, first player in Major League history to play on both teams in the same game. Fun stat. Got George Springer right there. Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Christopher Morel, Marcus Semien, Ranger All-Star, second base. All right, we're getting down to it. We got about 4 packs here left. It's a fun open. And then this is a good way for me to kind of get familiar with some of these baseball players. Jordan Walker in the red. I like it when it's a color match for the team. I kind of wish they would just do these inserts where, like, whatever this equivalent of the red is, if that was orange for the Orioles, that makes a lot more sense to me. Like, I wouldn't really necessarily want a red border around every team's card, because if they're not red, that's not really good for much in my book. But they do it anyway. They're out here. They're out here making cards, and people be buying them, selling them, and trading them. Well, the corner of that one's a little dinged, but that's just probably just a common card there. Common base. Most people don't even look at the base now. You always have us looking at the base on this channel. I'll never just skip through it. I like to look at it, you know. And if I'm looking at somebody else and they're looking through stuff, like if I was an Astros fan or whatever, I was like, "Oh, it's Josh Hader. You didn't even say Josh Hader." You know, I'm not looking to offend you. I understand that does make some people mad, because it does make me mad if somebody gets an Orlando Magic card and I'm watching a basketball opening and they don't even mention it. I'm like, "Hey, you got a Franz Wagner, sir?" And they're just like, "Yeah, whatever." This pack feels spicier to me, so I'm gonna leave that one for the end. That's just a quick judgment call. You know, nothing, no auto yet. A little shocked at that. Thought there'd be one in here. Christian Walker. Not even a good. We have a numbered card even. Got a numbered card in my blaster box. So I'd be really surprised if we don't get a good one here. Like, I got a good low numbered card too. So all right, well, let's see what's in here. This last pack, everybody. We got a Jake Bloss. Now look, Jake Bloss is a good looking card, sir. Hopefully you go on to become a goddamn legend. Tobias Myers goes into the Brewer pile. We got David Festa. And by the way, a Brewers fan because I lived in Milwaukee for a couple of years. I kind of picked him up. Nationals fan because I was an Expos fan and I converted. And then a Rangers fan kind of loosely just because I live here in Dallas. And I lived the year I moved here, they won the World Series. So we got Enrico Fermi. This is one of the notable Americans cards. I got one of these in the blaster box that I got. I'm not really familiar. He is the architect of the nuclear age. And we've got Darren Baker here, pictured with Dusty Baker. Darren Baker of the Washington Nationals, it says. Father and son big leaguers. That's kind of a fun card. I guess I'll put that in my Nationals pile. And that's it. That's about it. We didn't. We got some good potential rookies. You know, if some of these guys pan out, some of these cards are going to have some value, but nothing mind-blowing that I was hoping to see. I got a good deal in the box, so I'm not too upset about it. So lots of rookies here, lots of other fun rookies, and I got some cards from my personal collection, and then some more to beef up the sales on eBay. So check us out on eBay. A lot of these team set cards will be in there. If you got a favorite team, you buy some of these cards, they'll be there. Yeah, that's it for the Pich and Court Cousins. That was Topps Heritage 2025 baseball. This was not a fantastic box, but it's still kind of a fun product. It's affordable. Go get you some.